Shalom Cardinals, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for your next set of readings. We're going to look at the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. So if you are returning, welcome back. And those of you who are brand new, my name is Shannon. Don't know how you found this channel because most of the time I am just talking to a little group. But anyway, welcome. My channel is very intense. And so if you stick around, you stick around. I am connecting with the only wise king of the universe, and that is Jehovah, Elohim, and he is my Yeshua, my salvation, and yours if you call out upon him. And anyway, he's magnificent on my channel, and I just get back and let him prophesy. And Yeshua is the spirit of prophecy. He's the spirit of truth, and the Holy Spirit is what comforts us. And so I'm not churchy or religious, but I do keep covenant with Jehovah because I do have a Hebraic descent, which is found in the tarot, and I do show you what Jehovah's name looks like in the tarot down below in a video if you want to scroll down, and there's other videos down below as well. So anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, then you don't. My channel does look at a lot of criminal activity, so you will hear information that will be disturbing at times so that we can look at it and spiritually uproot it, okay? So, Cardinals, happy birthday to Aries. Let's see what's going on with Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn energy. Jehovah, I just invite your presence. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy. Right here, right now. Shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. What are you going to bring out, please, for cardinal energy for the 23rd, the 24th, and 25th? So we have the sacred path here coming out, and we have diet and nutrition energy, and we also have letting go of desired outcomes with relaxation, just kind of relaxing the mind and things like that is here. Getting thoughts together for the next couple of days. The sacred path, I talked about that. Those of you who, that'd be like having two choices to go down a certain path, and somebody needs to ask Jehovah for some wisdom then. Diet nutrition doesn't have to be related to just food. You could be dealing with somebody who's putting you at a crossroad on what to do, and you are dealing with somebody who is fit. That energy was really coming out on a general reading that I did. If nothing else, fasting and dieting with thoughts and, you know, stuff like that, whatever that means for you, just paying attention what you're putting inside spiritually, naturally, emotionally, things like that. So if we want to just look at it in real general sense, there's some type of path here that needs to be taken, and it needs to be done by way of truth and listening to the Great One, because you could go down a path that could tear you up in a very bad way. So there are choices then here showing itself in this reading. Had to pause my camera for a second. So, you know, this states just let go of your logic. You need to trust your knower, because everybody has a knower on the inside, and just let go of any kind of outcomes. Jehovah will tell you of something before it happens. He likes to tell us of something. He might not tell you every single detail, but when something is coming around, your knower will go off, and you go, oh, because Jehovah is your shield and your guard and whatever this is. We have a big heart here as well. I guess some people are dealing with heart issues, and maybe you're dealing, and that could be with love, that could be physical, trying to make a decision here and just needing to relax your mind and your heart over, you know, if there were third parties for some of you all, then there was. There's reflections at the bottom of this deck, and looking, some people could be dealing with comparing issues, is what Jehovah just stated. And you just need to let go and be you. If you did get caught up in something, somebody brought some type of a third party in a situation, and that's made you have to look, because somebody's having to look and reflect on something here. If it has something to do with your body, or, you know, somebody else has come around and has made you now, you know, now what do I do type of energy. You just need to relax. Jehovah's encouraging you to relax and to to see qualities in others and simply also reflect on your own qualities and not try to be anybody else. Just be who you are. Learn from other people and what they bring as well. It's really showing just looking into the mirror is here. Reflecting on what do I need to do at this point. There's a path here to be taken here in the next couple of days. There's choices showing itself out here. Let me just take some words. If you are new, I pick from a homemade deck here. I just you'll hope it just pick through my hands. Whatever he wants to bring out. So if something's taking place around money and thievery, then somebody is dealing with some type of a situation where there's been thievery. Now, listen, if something in the next couple of days comes your way, and something's like, where'd you get that from? There's theft energy here. Okay, you're dealing with somebody who is, if you're being tempted with stealing something, that energy is showing itself out here. Okay, there's a sacred path that you need to take. Again, I'll put that down below. Those of you who missed that little discussion, it's huge. It's huge. Somebody's being tempted, especially if you don't have food or something like that. Jehovah can make a way where there seems to be no way. You need to just relax. But for some reason, if somebody that you know is around you, and all of a sudden the next couple of days you're like, man, somebody come into something that's of worth or a lot of money or something like that, you might want to just reflect and to listen to your intuition. You don't want to be caught up around somebody, because the word for thievery and theft and carrying and bringing something with the energy is GNB. Those letters might mean something to you. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name, but the G and the N is there. There's a gun energy there as well. And so whatever this is, there's thievery energy just showing up out here. Okay, so we also have energies for some of you all, because this energy is going to go differently for any given person. That could be past energy, where somebody's now trying to fill a void, if that's how you used to behave. Somebody's needing some type of compassion. I'm hearing energies of somebody possibly have stolen something from their parent as well. That brings bad stuff your way. Somebody needs to bring something back that they've taken or something like that as well. There's some type of a compassionate energy that somebody needs to, or if they finally looked into the mirror or is looking into the mirror and trying to figure something to fix something, okay, in their minds, and chewing on different types of words and stuff to get healthy in their mind because of the way that they used to be, or they've just energetically been a thief somehow, some way. There's energies here of reflecting and relaxing and letting go of logic and going down a path that's going to lead to life and not death. Okay. Yeah. So there's energies. If you're into some type of energy is here about what's the word? It just literally left me. Fraud is here. Somebody burnt their house down, and there was some type of money around it, and they thieved it on that, and something's happened within it. Then I guess that energy's here. Something about, or maybe you're a fireman, just to bring that out. Something about a house fire or a building is here. Something about being honorable and truthful. There is somebody that's reflecting this week about marital issues and to really reflect to see if somebody is truthful or honorable, or maybe you do know that you've already went within or something like that. That energy is out here for you all. Something about glass or glasses or something being broken as well. Again, we do have energies of thievery out here. So somebody really, if you're feeling something on the inside of you about, you might want to just wait about 10 more minutes. Jehovah just said just 10 minutes. But let's just say that you are, but I'm in a hurry and I've got to be there in 10 minutes. But you ignore that still small voice on the inside could cost you something. Something could get broken. Something about in the morning time is here. So just be aware in the next couple of days in the morning time of something. Okay? If something has already taken place for some of y'all, because we know that there's no time in the spirit, and somebody's needing compassion on something that's taken place where something got broken or something sharp is here. With glass or something like that, or glasses, then that energy showing up out here for any given person, however this energy is flowing, somebody's just reflecting on something that's taken place. So it's time to go to the next level, somebody says. And there's some time, okay, look, we got somebody out here reflecting on relationships and marital situations, or somebody could be saying that they're single and they're not as well. There's a false heart out here. There's sexual abuse and violence and indignation and stuff like that. Now, if you're coming out of that, again, we can flip that around. I don't know your story. But Jehovah's just bringing some stuff out here. People really need to do some reflection. There's a path here. And there's two paths. And one's going to lead to life and one's going to lead to death. Okay? So Jehovah says to run to the mercy seat, whatever that means for you. Either you do or you didn't, or you did, and now you're reflecting, and now you're having compassion. And again, Jehovah says that your end is going to be better than your beginning if you do the right thing, obviously. I want to take some card on each one of these cards. Show me this sacred path energy here that cardinal energies need to be most aware of about the energy. Just give me 3 cards on each one of these 3 cards on the table, please. Thank you. So we do have giving and justice and contractual things are out here. This can go to, justice of the peace and marriage and divorce. And we got money is out here, so if there's theft and somebody's like done something here and was giving, but then they got used within that, there could be an abomination around something. There is some type of energy here with money, or fraud issues are out here, or something to do with contractual things where relationships are concerned, and abuse and violence and a false heart is here for some of you all. So we do have big time legal stuff here. We got the justice scales are here. The justice card is here, and we have thievery and the lie here. So people really need to go within, and that's huge, people. It's really huge what's coming out here on your energy. If you are dealing with somebody who's in fitness, that was just coming out in a general reading. Somebody's connected to the law, and they're nothing but a piece of low-down crap. They need to be exposed and all that. Obviously, not everybody is connected to the law, but it's here. And there's somebody that's guilty of something. All right, well, whatever the crap this is, we've got a false heart out here, and lies and deceit, and with the letter K out here as well. And, again, if somebody's a false heart and they just like to, something's very emotional here, somebody really needs to reflect on something here with relationships and who you're letting in your home, especially if you do have things of worth or something like that. This person can carry a gun, since we do have law out here. If they've gone down a wrong path, I guess they did. If somebody's just guilty and they're coming with the truth, I mean, you're gonna have to listen. You're gonna have to listen to your intuition, and you're always telling you something. You need to test everything. You and I are told to test everything. So we do have scales out here being balanced, and we got a lying thief in word and in the deck showing up here. It's huge. Somebody needs to really reflect on something here. That is really huge. And so we got a false heart, and we do have a heart here. Okay? Whatever that means for any given person, that's huge. I do feel led to take a Lenormand real quick on this. Well, I'm also seeing the letters M and L and There's 2 H connections also out here in some of these cards. And again, the K is here. Okay. Male is here, so that can be a gender, but that also can go back to your postal mail. Somebody could be a big gum eater. Chewer, I mean. So the lady is showing up here. The letter A is here on this lady. This is a significant person around a situation. Somebody needs to reflect about. This could be your daughter. It could be a sister. It could be a boss. It could be your cousin. It could be you that's reflecting on things. We have parents and business out here and jealousy with the bear. Money could be here, okay? So this could be somebody that you work with. It's themed something as well. But we do have overbearing things. This person's got a fish in their mouth, and in this deck, the fish goes back to finances, okay? So we do have some, stealth out here. It's somebody's a liar, and their heart is not who they say they are, or you've had to change your heart. Like I said, coupling up, and this is close trips, something like that is here. This is a gossipy card as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have the sun. The sun is right up in your face. It could be governmental things as well. Somebody could be a big time drinker, or maybe they've gone to rehab before, or they are connected to AA, or they need to. Because there's an abuse energy out here. There's indignation. If somebody is always blowing up, that's a clue to something around you. If you're in a public place and somebody just all of a sudden just blows up in some type of anger, you just need to you need to jet out of the way. Is what Jehovah says, to pay attention to that in the next couple of days. There's somebody that is it's going to be known. The sun, when it comes out, something's known. Something's going to be known to you if you're following the right path. Okay. So again, on this path that I spoke about the other day, there are birds. There's hateful birds down one side of that path that the scripture tells us about. This is pride and ego with this card in the deck. Okay, this is a force and an overturn, and this goes back to your heart as well. We got a heart showing up here, and we got a false heart over here. Okay, so whatever this is, something's very known about someone, or again, if you're having a change of heart and you're going to come and do something where truth is concerned. I mean, we have law out here. Hopefully, the law would do the right thing if somebody needs to go to jail, or this person's connected to the law, or they like to cut. This is karmic stuff out here, really big. How this is working out for you, this is something that's going to be forced and overturned, or right up in your face. The sun is the most important card. It goes in every single zodiac sign, and it is in a place of war. And so we're talking about violence over here. Then we are somebody have to get up and fight for something that I guess you do. Okay, so anyway, you need to reflect and to relax and to listen to your intuition and think about the thoughts that are coming in and what you're putting in your body, because actually food and stuff like that also does really affect chemically things in our body and how we're thinking as well. Okay, so this is what come out for Cardinals. Until next time, shalom.